Well, another West Tennessee good morning to you all. We get a little bit of a sunrise shot coming through the trees. A little late, sunrise was about 30 minutes ago. But yeah, Bobby Lee here from Hurricane Creek Farms. Got a bunch of stuff to do as usual. Ask y'all to hit the subscribe button. Oh, thumbs up too. So easy. Y'all can do it. But let's get after it. And this video is going to start off eerily similar to the last one because one of the bulls, where is he? He's slowly moseying up there, coming up down the hill there. Got back with the cow herd. So if you remember the last video, at one point we were looking at the bulls after we'd already separated them and said, where's the fourth bull? I was like, oh, I'll find him in a minute. Well, we found him all right. He was back with the cows. So if you're a long-time viewer, you may remember we had this problem last summer after breeding season. And we no longer have Blueberry. Got rid of him as a result of he kept jumping back in with the cows. The one silver lining here is that it is the lumpy jaw bull, and so his fate had already been determined anyway. I don't know where he went. Oh, there he is, right there in the middle, easing up here. So, I mean, he was already going to be cold anyway, but we just haven't been to the sale barn yet, and probably will wait to do that. Because somebody may be asking, why don't you just go ahead and haul him if he's going to be a problem? Well, the closest sale barn is an hour away. Closest sale barn that really does much volume where we typically like to sell is about twice that far away. So we're going to wait until after we have preg checked all the cows, and then we'll sell whatever open cows we have along with him. You know, it's just not worth it to make one trip or a trip for one animal like that. So we'll put him back with the mother boys, or at least that's the plan first thing this morning, and we'll see if maybe he stays by some chance. There he comes right in here. No, rest of y'all stay out. I'll give y'all some feed out there. And cut the cows back out of here. Keep him. You'll see. If it works, you'll see. Got it sorted down to him and just this little bull. Of course, sometimes these calves don't sort very well because they don't understand the process, like basically what's expected of handling. Come on out of here, son. Oh, you get out of here. Gate wide open. He turns and goes back over there. Might help. I wasn't trying to carry a camera in one hand, coffee cup in the other one, as we're trying to sort these dudes. If you don't see the open gate this time, I don't know if there's any hope for you. Okay, so part one of this process, got the bull separated. We just have to drive him from down there through these gates, through the next gate, between the hay shed and the horse barn, over there to his buddies, which he should want to go that way. We'll just get behind him, and once he gets up there is when we'll hope he sees his buddies and a bucket of feed, and he'll follow us. Come on, dude. All right, so we drove him this far. We'll see if we can lead him the rest of the way. Come on, buddy. Look, your bros are over here. Come on. He might be smart enough to figure this out. We'll see. Take this electric fence down. Here's the other problem. They know where the fence is, and so we can take it down, and a lot of them still refuse to cross that line. And this one's gonna make a liar out of me. But no. Come here, boys. Yeah, he just made a total liar out of me. Come on, boys. Come on. They're probably gonna stand off and act like they want to fight each other. Here he comes. So he's cooperated. Oh, the other bull there, he's lovesick. But, I mean, really, in a perfect world, there shouldn't be any cows, you know, that aren't bred. And so they shouldn't be coming back in the heat. And so there shouldn't be just a super strong, you know, desire for them to want to get back out there. But actually, I did see a cow this morning. There were two little bull calves trailing her. Neither one of them was really trying to mount her, but one of them was probably her calf, and then there was another one. Yeah, and two bulls, so it's suspicious, and I hate that because It's actually a cow I really like. Been a good cow, been kind of one of our originals, so hopefully they were just annoying her for other reasons, but probably wishful thinking. Archie and Brownie having a ball, which, as you can probably tell, is they're running around stirring up dust. The rain update is that there has been no rain. It's yeah, it's kind of like I mentioned in the last video, those 40 and 50% chances they had for us, like from Thursday through Monday. Every day as you get closer, you wake up, check the phone. Oh, now it's a 20% chance. And so far those 20% chances have not paid off for us. It's kind of a weird little system. I think it's mostly moisture coming up out of the Gulf. So it's coming up to us from the south, and it's just extremely scattered. Like every afternoon you pull up the radar and it's like just tiny little specks, you know, green and yellow here and there, where somebody in a super isolated area is probably getting a good shower. And then like somebody right across the road from them is getting none. And we have definitely been in the none category. So I don't know. Every day I just keep telling myself, well, there's a little chance, you know, one of these days one will catch us, but I don't know, starting to get really, I don't know if frustrated is the right word. Wouldn't say depressed, but just worried. It's just, you can't do anything about it. And it's, I don't know, man, the hay fields, the pastures both would really, really benefit from a nice half-inch to inch of rain. So we'll see. Maybe by the end of this video, I'll be laughing and joking as we're sitting in the tractor or on the porch or somewhere just watching it pour down for 20 or 30 minutes. But one can wish, right? So this bin's getting a little low, but this bin, as you can probably appreciate, it's pretty old. They've been patched on a bunch when we bought it, and then we patched on it some more. The cone, obviously, you know, going down to the auger doesn't work. So anything below here is just old feed that was packed in there. We bought it knowing all that. We didn't pay hardly anything for it. It's been worth the money. We've gotten our money's worth out of it. But I don't know, it's about empty. I'm shaking it to climb up there. I'm trying to get it as empty as I can before we put any more feed back in it, or even decide if we've kind of got as much use out of it as we can. Let's see if I can get some more shook out of there. All right, need 2 more buckets to get the corn in there. That bin is full, so it's not like we're in a bad shape, but again, I just want to get as much as we can out of this one before we move on. Just take a look. Maybe lower than I'm thinking. Now, see, there's the problem. The way it's all kind of lodging over here. Still a bunch of feed in here that need to be gotten out before it gets old. But it's kind of a workout, shaking that thing, beating on it. But yeah, it may be just about to the end of the usefulness of this bin. So still a lot of feed in there. We really need to get it out before it gets older than it already is. We try to get this bin just completely empty, or as empty as we can get it, before we put more feed in it. But a month or 2 ago, we weren't out of feed. I think the little bin was empty. Neighbor called and said he needed to get feed delivered. But of course, the feed truck won't really come all the way over here to us, about an hour away, unless they can make a full load. Won't know if I could take some, you know, to help them make a load. And I said, well, yeah, tell them to bring me 3 tons. Well, they brought me 6 tons, and so this one was probably half full at that time. Then they put more feed on top of it, and so we just, a lot of that feed's been in there for a while, and I don't like that. It makes it harder to get it out. So as I was getting ready to leave, I could only see 3 of them, but here we are. There's 1 right there, 2, 3, and then there's number 4. So far so good. It was actually not the one that I couldn't find earlier. I think it was one of the new bulls over there. But yeah, we'll see. That'd be a good time. Y'all can, in the comments below, make your bets. Do you think all 4 bulls will still be in their little pasture by the end of this video. With the context, I'm gonna film today, might even carry this video over into to tomorrow. So that's a big difference maybe on how you bet, but there's no prize other than just bragging rights. So let me know what you think. These boys coming on up to get a little feed. They, as I'm sitting here waiting on them, see, we're clouding up a little bit. It's probably wishful thinking. I just looked at the radar. There's nothing within about 200 miles of us in terms of anything even resembling precipitation, but one can wish. Yeah, a bit dusty, but I would love nothing more than to have a rain cloud pop up and just sit here and just dump on us for an hour or two. I will gladly go back home, park myself on the couch and binge watch the terminal list for 2 or 3 hours, and then maybe do something productive this afternoon. But yeah, don't think we're gonna have to worry about that. So there's most of them. I think I count 60 all the way down to the pond. There's a few that are still hanging out in the shade somewhere, but our plan for today is basically all these pastures, cross over on that next ridge too, that we have not clipped. Everything else has been done, and so got to run into town. We got to get some diesel in the tank because the tractor is it's less than a quarter tank, and then it's about 7:30 right now. If we can be back down here by about and running by 9 or 9:30, probably 9:30. Yeah, we would easily be able to knock this out unless it starts raining, and that would be even better. So there's 1, 2, 3 more, so it puts 63. But yeah, we're gonna go do that. Need to service the mower as well. We hadn't greased it last time we mowed, so it should be due. Have all that done, but we're gonna get the dogs loaded up, head to town, get some diesel, do a couple other quick errands. Just got back from town, and right there where we just came down the driveway, I can tell you those 3 bulls, not including the one problem bull. And so yeah, the safe money is on the bet that he is already back out in the pasture with the cows, which, I mean, it makes me irrationally mad. Like, you could certainly argue this is not that big of a deal, but it does mess, if we don't get the bulls out in a timely fashion, and we don't have a super defined breeding season, and yeah, it just makes me mad just because he's not cooperating. Just I get redneck mad sometimes at stuff like this. But I don't know, that a lot of them are up over there in the shade grazing. I don't see him, so there's a chance that maybe he's over here somewhere chilling out. Not with those other 3. The odds are he's already broken the rule, which if this case, I've already decided a lot of auction barns will be closed this next week because the 4th is on Monday. If our closest one that usually sells on Tuesday, if they do happen to be having a sale on the 5th, I'm just gonna haul him. I'll leave out. I gotta be at work Tuesday morning, but I'll just plan on being over there as soon as they open up Tuesday morning, unload him, and I'll be back at my office in time, because I'm not gonna deal with this for the next month until we get the cows preg checked. I'm not gonna put up with it. I'm sitting there at the kitchen table, trying to enjoy a cup of coffee, actually watching some other farming YouTube videos, just relaxing for a moment before I go get on the tractor. Look out the front, window, like, well, there the sorry sucker is. So, guess at least he hasn't made it into the pasture with the cows yet. I can run him right back down the driveway. He's kind of between this fence, between the electric tape, and run him back in. But yeah, he's oh, an update, I did look him up on the Book of Faces, and the sale barn, they did have a post. They are going to be closed on the 5th, which makes sense. They deserve a day off, a week off. But yeah, so he can't go anywhere to a sale for at least another 10 days or so. So get down there, get down to the barn. Doing this with a cup of coffee in my hand. If he'll head on down that way. Go on. Go on. He's kind of trapped once he gets down there. And so I'm gonna go try to finish getting ready. I mean, I was taking the last bite of my biscuit as I looked out and saw him. So if I can get my dogs all squared away, grab a little coffee to go, we'll go down there and get him tucked away. But you're more than likely, by the time we get home, he'll be back out again. So whatever. All right, I took too long getting the dogs sorted around. He's headed back up the driveway. See if I can head him off. Head him back down again. Yeah, you turn around and go back. Go. Go on back. Go. Go. Herding a bull with the truck in reverse. Not exactly textbook cowboying. Yeah, go left. Don't go around the house. Don't go around the house. Or hell, go around the house. Whatever. What the hell, man? Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, this isn't a major problem, man. He's not gonna get out on the highway and get hit by a car or anything. It's just a pain in the butt. It's hot. You know, I'd said what did I say? Time I wanted to be back on the tractor by 9 or 9:30. It's 9:45, which we weren't gonna be back on the tractor by 9:30 anyway, but we'll be lucky if it's 10:30 now. Okay, so really don't know that it was worthwhile to go to all that trouble, because I don't know how likely it is that he's still gonna be where he should be. But we're leaving. We're gonna go clip some pasture. We're gonna try not to worry about him for the next few hours. So pumping her full of some goat juice, and got her greased up. Grease coming up, be looking for that later. Yeah, shout out to me. Thinking ahead the other day, had her parked in a nice shady spot. I knew we would have to surface it before we ran it again. But yeah, thinking ahead, thankful we did that. For those of you keeping score at home, it's 10:24 before we finally got actually on the tractor and mowing. Had to move just a little, about a mile down the road, come in on the other end of this property. There's one little group of the calves, but you probably appreciate out here, it's for the most part not a lot of weeds here around the edges. There are some blackberry bushes, there are some thistles and some multiflora rose too, kind of scattered around. But I think we're going to probably concentrate on just hitting those kind of high spots, both literally and figuratively speaking. It's just gotten so dry, we don't want to clip down any forage at all. I know y'all probably get tired of hearing me complain about the rain or the lack thereof, but it's real, and so we're gonna just be extra cautious not to cut down anything they may have to end up eating here over these next several weeks to even a couple of months. But yeah, gonna at least knock the weeds down too. I mean, it's just gonna be a lot faster if we're not just mowing every inch of the pasture. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but fuel is a little outrageous these days, so we can burn just a little less fuel. Hey, that'll be another little added bonus. But pulling back up here to the house after we're getting home from clipping pasture, I don't know if you can see through the trees there into the pond, but clearly have a Hereford cow that is in heat. So one, that's a bad sign, because the bulls are supposed to have already been pulled. But yeah, our buddy is back out there. There's a little bull calf trying to ride her. There's another cow trying to ride her, and he's obviously there. So yeah, it's 1:30 now. We ran him back in there, what, about, I don't know, was that 9:30 or so? So yeah, he's back where he shouldn't be. So I don't know, I hadn't pulled up down here far enough to see if the other bulls are still where they're supposed to be. But Yeah, he's gone. We're getting rid of that dude. Okay, so I got the mower all blown off. I mean, she's not waxed and clean, but it's got all that dead grass debris off there where, yeah, if it does ever rain again with this thing sitting outside, all that doesn't get caked up on there. But I gotta show you something too, which I'm pretty nasty after blowing that off. Maybe I should have shown you this beforehand. But my cousin Logan, who, if you listen to our podcast, Talk Dirt to Me, is my co-host there. And also check him out on the LH Farms YouTube channel. Link to both the podcast and his YouTube channel in the description. But looky here at this. I mean, is that not, I may need to mount the camera. Use both hands. Is that not just a glorious patriotic shirt to have right here at Independence Day? So my birthday was a couple weeks ago. He had ordered it, and like everything these days, nothing comes in on time. And so he made a special trip out there while I was clipping because it had just come in. So appreciate that. Everybody, you got to be patriotic here around the holidays. But with that in mind, I want to wish y'all a happy Independence Day. It's probably going to wrap it up for this one. I'm going to plan on filming again tomorrow too, just because, yeah, my wife and kids are out of town. You know, really just looking to get a bunch of stuff done around the farm these next few days. I'm gonna call and see if I can get a ride to go get my service truck, because it's up there on that farm. But yeah, we'll get this one edited and up probably tomorrow, so it'll probably be July 3rd. But if I don't get another one out on the 4th, we'll go ahead and wish y'all a happy Independence Day. Hey, it's Independence Day. Grill those burgers, those ribeyes, those all beef hot dogs, brisket, because we know y'all know what to do. Eat beef and God bless.